Okay, this is Into the Unknown for violin 1, the top part. A couple things just to look at before I play through. When we get to measure 18, it's mezzo forte, but you have a lot of staccatos, a lot of accents. So make sure it's a really heavy, low in the bow. So that it's really steady and so that your low notes are able to pop out over the rest of the orchestra. The violas will also be playing with you there, but they'll also be low on their instruments. At 26, this is where violin 1 just takes over and we have a crescendo through this entire section. So we're just building, building, building from 26 on. At measure 31, 32, 33, you'll see there's a shift. So after the A quarter note, you have a beat rest. You're gonna shift to third position, first finger on that tape. Watch your hand position here. Should be whole step to second finger, whole step to third finger, half step to that fourth finger as you're getting your notes set for this position. So starting there on that shift, the D, get those fingers set. And then the top part holds that whole note. And then in measure 37, you have the quarter notes. You have a quick lift, move up to third position again. Whole step. One, two, three. And right here, that is in measure 43. There's a typo. That last note should not be a quarter note. It should be a half note tied to the next bar. After you let go of that B, you have one part of that beat to get ready. We come in on the last triplet of beat 2. So it would be 1, 2, and triple. 1, 2. So that we want to stay low in the bow so we can really get a good grip on the string for those triplets. The orchestra is all together for these triplet quarter note figures. And then in these next two measures, we have to shift. So some of the spacing is a little strange. So in your part, I marked half steps and whole steps. Make sure you're paying attention to that. So we started on G, A, E flat, C natural. Now for the D, instead of playing a third finger, we're gonna replace it with a fourth finger and we'll stay there for the next measure. Half step to second finger, whole step to third, half step to fourth. So this should be what your hand looks like there. First finger on the tape for D. Then we have the half step for E, whole step up to F, half step to G flat. Now, when we cross over to the next string, it's a first finger, but it's not an A. So it's not on the tape. You gotta slide back a half step. A flat, and then we have B flat, so a whole step. From B flat, we have another whole step to C, and then from C, we have a half step because it's a D flat. After that beat of rest, you have to move your pinky up a half step to get the D natural. So slowly, starting in measure 47, move, half step, whole step, half step, crossover, move back a half step, whole step, half step, then up. And when we hit that last note, it's a forte piano. So hit it, back off while you tremolo so you can crescendo up to that last note. I'm gonna play through the whole song, top violin part. Metronome is set at 90. 1, 2, 3, 4.